Being the great grandson of the chosen one of the Force is a big weight to carry for anyone. But Cade Skywalker deals with it with a very special remedy called Death Sticks. And we're going to see exactly what the Death Stick does to his body. Welcome to my channel, and this is Star Wars Legacy. Picking up exactly where we left off, Cade Skywalker is in the Temple of the Jedi, his former home world that got wrecked when the dark side users appeared. And right here, right now, he's trying to get clean. That's right, he's a junkie. This ain't no Disney Star Wars, bruh. This is Dark Horse Star Wars, and these guys are gritty as hell. Because Cade Skywalker is honestly trying to get off the juice. And apparently his sponsor was provided by the Force. He knew who she was at first glance. I know you. I've seen your holo photos. You are Mara Jade Skywalker, ex-hand of the Emperor, and the wife of Luke Skywalker. You look good, girl. She said, thank you, but bruh, you kinda stupid. You know that, right? Why do you touch this disgusting vials? He said, I don't want to touch the Force no more. She said, boy, are you dumb? You are a Skywalker. The Force is your birthright. It is literally in your blood. She was actually the perfect candidate because she's also someone that plays with the light side and the dark side. But midway through their conversation, they get interrupted by him. His presence alone spoke volumes. Hello, I am Anakin Skywalker. Cade, of course, needed no introductions. I know about you. You're the walking cautionary tale for every Skywalker not to become a Jedi. Anakin, on the other hand, was not impressed. You are weak. You understand nothing. You understand nothing about power. And just like that, he sought to discipline his great-grandchild. Cade just wanted to live his life. He said, fuck destiny. But Anakin said, boy, destiny is who you are. You have a lot of rage. I can feel it. You just need to own it. You just need to control it. And don't let it rule over you. If not, you will become like this. As he took off his mask, he looked like shit. You are correct. I'm a cautionary tale for you to control power. But someone just blasted Anakin away. And just like that, the whole Force transformed with the presence of a new master. I'm not even trying to butcher his name, but let's just call him a Yoda of this generation. Because he is very old. Matter of fact, Cade thought he was dead until he actually felt his touch with the Force. Then he realized that he was actually here. His master was disappointed. Why are you killing yourself, young man? Why use the Death Sticks? They are called Death Sticks for a reason. Cade said, yeah, I know. But when I'm about to die, I just use my ability and just heal myself. For those of you who don't know, he heals himself with the Force. That is a dark side technique. No Jedi is supposed to use it, but Cade was different. Very different. But now, he knew what he had to do. Half of the world already knows he exists. He could no longer afford to just be in hiding like a lost puppy. It was time for him to complete his training. He left the Jedi Order at Padawan. Now, it was time to become a full-fledged Jedi. It was going to be a big risk and a lot of work, but he was down. His friend said, yep, I knew you were going to do it. And honestly, I'm excited. His master was proud. All right, Cade, I will be happy to resume your training. But while all this was going down, Cade's supposed friends Sin and Blue were on the run. Rather, they were on the run back home. Cade, the selfish prick, took the ship, so they had to spend half of the money they received just to get home. And Sin, the piece of shit, gambled all his money away. Now he was begging Blue for hers, but she was never going to give him. You ain't Cade, son. Damn, I feel for her. How do you love someone who doesn't love you back? Regardless, though, they needed a job, so they went back to the guild, and he had a job for them, specifically for them. But he wondered, where is Cade? When they just said, I don't know, he said, all right, follow me to the back room. Surprise, surprise, it was a trap, because now the whole world knows who Cade is, and these guys were his closest friends. This was a trade-off. Now, being loyal to a fault, they tried to deny it, but there was footage of Cade actively using the Force to track down all the Jedi. They wanted the truth. Where is Cade? Tell us now, and you get to live. Well, Cade must have abandoned them, but still, they were loyal, and they were never going to talk so easily. And so, they got introduced to the torture droid. Ouch. Like I said, while this was going down, Cade was practicing with the Force. He was getting his groove back. It was going to be a tough one, but still, his raw talent was unmatched. Honestly, he reminds everyone of his grandfather, his great-great-great-great-grandfather, Anakin. He was that raw and that brash and that fiercely talented. And just like back then, the elders had to look and think, is this the right choice? Or are we just training the next Darth Vader? That was a choice they had to grapple with, because Cade was honestly very, very good at using the dark side of the Force. This is not something you just dismiss. They watched as him and Val trained in the jungle, trying to track each other with the Force, and they contemplated if this was the right choice, coming to terms with the fact that Cade is definitely destined to direct the future of the whole galaxy. So they sought to train him first in the way of the light side before a dark side master finds him. And honestly, Cade was having fun. He may be very scruffy and new to the ways of the Jedi, but still, he was an amazing fighter. He was clearly being hunted with the Force, but he decided to dismiss the Force entirely and track his opponent naturally. And so, when he found him, or rather, when he decided to pounce because he had been watching him since, he pounced on him like a literal animal. Cade was wild, and I love it. But right now, they were in a cave they did not recognize until they turned on their lightsabers and realized that this was a vault. It held secrets of the Jedi for generations. Cade was surprised because he has come to this planet before and cleaned it of all its treasures when he was a bounty hunter. This clearly offended Val, but he said, "Boy, you guys left me for dead. How did you expect me to feed myself to live on?" And he let him go like, "Bruh, I understand. We thought you were dead. I apologize." Midway through the conversation, though, someone attacked, using weaponry that have been banned from sectors all over the galaxy. He thought it was Sin, his bounty hunter friend, but it really wasn't. These guys were menacing and they were fucking ugly. Surprisingly, though, Cade wanted to talk, but Val said fight or die. But still, he noticed someone watching. Someone out there is looking at us. And when he found her, he was shocked, because Shorty was ugly and yet beautiful at the same time. Cade always had a way with women. Well, let's see if it turns out good for him in the next video. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button and join the family. Peace.